With a seemingly endless appetite, the Caldor fire in California continues to grow as it burns acres and structures. The fire has been active for 10 days and has already charred over 170,000 acres. The wildfire jumped Highway 50 in El Dorado County, shutting down travel on the highway and putting more houses and businesses in harm's way. With only 9% contained, the fire has destroyed 455 homes and 11 commercial buildings as of Tuesday. Thousands of residents have been evacuated, with more than 17,000 structures being threatened by the growing blaze. Firefighters said Tuesday they were using all their efforts to make sure the fire didn't get into the Lake Tahoe Basin. And due to the extreme fire conditions, the U.S. Forest Service has temporarily closed 9 national forests through September 6th.
Well, the drama and delays were all for naught as the House passed the Democrats' budget resolution on Tuesday afternoon. And House Speaker Nancy Pelosi made sure the vote was a success, with some casting doubt on whether or not a deal could get done. The vote passed along party lines with no Democratic defections, 220 to 212. The passage of the $3.5 trillion resolution paves the way for a vote on President Biden's Build Back Better plan. House and Senate committees will begin drafting final versions on how they will hit budgetary targets, and Pelosi has pledged that the House will consider the bipartisan-backed infrastructure bill by September 27th.
New Yorkers have a new governor, and it's a historic first for the Empire State. Governor Kathy Hochul became the first female governor of the state when she was sworn in at midnight on Tuesday. The brief private ceremony was overseen by the New York State Chief Judge, and Governor Hochul will preside over a state government eager to get back to work. For months, the state house has been in turmoil following sexual harassment allegations against now former Governor Andrew Cuomo. Cuomo announced his resignation back on August 10th.
6 days. That's how long U.S. forces now have to get potentially tens of thousands of people out of Afghanistan after President Biden announced he will stand by his deadline to get U.S. forces out of the country by the end of the month. A decision, like so much of what's happened in the region, is getting real pushback this morning. Jay Gray has the details.
Transport flights are leaving the Kabul airport every 45 minutes now. In 24 hours, more than 21,000 people have been evacuated.
We are currently on a pace to finish by August the 31st. The sooner we can finish, the better.
President Biden standing by his deadline for U.S. forces to leave Afghanistan, acknowledging there are growing terror threats targeting the evacuation mission.
Every day we're on the ground is another day we know that ISIS-K is seeking to target the airport and attack both U.S. and allied forces and innocent civilians.
But after a classified briefing on the situation, Republicans and some within his own party worry 6 days isn't enough time to get everyone out.
It's hard for me to imagine all of that can be accomplished between now and the end of the month.
He will have blood on his hands. People are going to die, and they're going to be left behind.
Satellite images show the crowds that continue to gather around the airstrip. Chaos there, and the constant pressure of Taliban fighters on most every street corner in the capital city, making it difficult, and the Pentagon says at times dangerous for thousands of stranded Americans to get to the airport.
It's a tenuous situation. We're already had some gunfighting break out. We run a serious risk of it breaking down as time goes on.
Another reason the president says he's sticking to his deadline, while also asking advisors to prepare contingency plans to stay longer if necessary. Jay Gray, NBC News, Washington.